Henry jumped up before and started to collect her pre-Yankees that she had batched baked, and a couple of days before, these were no ordinary cookies. They were spice cookies, also known as honey bread cookies. These cookies were Mrs. McCrinker's favorite, as she loved to follow her great-great-grandmother's recipes. For many years ago, she dashed to the door and was greeted by many smiley faces.
Paula, her mom, Joe, Mr. and Mrs. D'Souza, Mr. Hoffman, Theodora, and her mum and dad, and Mrs. McGregor all huddled together in the cold air on Christmas Day, and in this moment they felt happy and thankful to all that was around them. Mrs. McGregor felt thankful for the kindness that her neighbours showed her. Mr. Hoffman was grateful that he could spend Christmas Day with others and not alone, and all of us delighted to bring happiness to not only her family, but the community that she lived in. All knew at this moment that this is what Christmas spirit is, and all that matters was the ones she loved were happy too.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. If the maiden stand by me, if the poet is telling, yonder peasant who is he, where and what his dwelling? So he lives a goodly pence underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, fighting cactus mountain. Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine of tinder. I will see him die, when with death and thither. Page and lord, forth they went together. Through the rude winds murmurous, and the bitter weather. Silent night is longer now, and the wind blows stronger. Fills my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer. Mark my footsteps, put my pace, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rain, freeze thy bloodless wholly. In his master's steps he trod, when the snow lay dinted. It was in the very sod, which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian men be sure, wealth or rank possessing, you now will bless the poor, shall yourself find blessing.
For many of us, Christmas is a very special and exciting time of year. Have you ever wondered where many of our beloved Christmas traditions originated from? Let's find out together.
Decorating a Christmas tree was first introduced in Britain in 1840 when Queen Victoria's German husband, Prince Albert, introduced her to many of his German traditions. A drawing of the family surrounding the decorated pine tree was published in the London News in 1848. Christmas cracker, decorate your Christmas trees and write the hundreds of Christmas cards to loved ones. Why it is that we do these special things. Happy Christmas.
See the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree.
Christmas means. We came up with lots of ideas. Some were funny, some were from the heart, and some touched on the true meaning of Christmas.
The month of December has 31 days. It is the final month of the year. On the 1st of December, many of us begin by opening the first window of our Advent calendars. With each passing day, the windows are gradually open until the very last one is reached.
Christmas is the time to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Many schools have a nativity play and churches have a nativity scene with the baby Jesus lying in a manger with Mary and Joseph by his side. The manger is shown surrounded by angels, wise men, kings and shepherds. Alongside them, the ox and the donkey high in the sky star of Bethlehem.
Christmas Eve falls on the 24th of December, traditionally a time to see family and friends. We think of sitting around the fireplace, we eat mince pies and talk about the festive season. We gaze into the sparkling lights of the Christmas tree and see the shining baubles and tinsel that surrounds it. We read Christmas cards from friends near and far. We reminisce about the past year and the stories that make us laugh and cry.
And then it's time for bed.
Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while the hopes and dreams of cheerful Christmas danced in their head.
My hopes and dreams are for COVID to disappear and for everyone to be able to spend Christmas with their families this year. My hopes and dreams are for people who live on the streets to have somewhere warm to go for Christmas and for it to be a white Christmas.
My dream is for everyone in the world to have a better. My dream is for the world to be a better place for everyone and for everyone to do their bits in helping to save our fragile planet.
My hopes and dreams are for my dog Chris Paulie to get better and for Santa to bring me a Harry Potter costume.
My hope is that I'll go in the water with this one point on Christmas morning, that everyone can have something warm and safe to spend Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a snowy Christmas and for peace around the world. My hope is for everyone who is poorly to get better. I dream of a snowy white Christmas and a happy and healthy new year for us all.
Laying a finger aside his nose and giving a nod, the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew away like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he turned out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
For many children and grown-ups, the excitement of the day itself lives throughout the festive season. The sights and sounds of Christmas, the carols, the bells of the church, the smell of the Christmas market, the sounds of jingle bells, the thoughts and rooms of Santa and his elves, delivering presents to families across the world. For many children, this is the excitement of presents and gifts, making sure you're on the nice list and avoiding being on the naughty list.
I was all busy preparing all the presents at the North Pole, working merrily day and night. Santa
a sleigh and making sure all the reindeer are ready for the long journey ahead. The shouts from Santa, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, and of course, Rudolph with his nose so bright leading the way. Ho, ho, ho!
But Christmas is not all about presents. Many of us hope for white Christmas, with snow falling silently onto the ground, the chance to build snowmen with a carrot nose, cold for the eyes, and a cap on its head, freezing cold pins and toys.
Spending time with family and friends makes us appreciate how lucky we actually are. Christmas dinner for many is a special event. A time for Christmas jumpers, for paper party hats, and for Christmas jokes. Watching the roast being sliced and served onto the plate, the mashed potato and vegetables, and for some, Brussels sprouts. An extra helping for anyone that wants one. And then in the afternoon, it's time for children to play and adults to relax. Maybe spending some time catching up on a little bit of sleep.
Instead of thinking about ourselves, it's time where we should be thinking about others. A time for giving and a little bit of receiving. Appreciating all the people we care for and those who care for us. A time for joy, happiness, hope and love.